So it's easy to knock guys in drafts and point out their faults, right?
Sure.
Like, and I think what happens is over the course of a season, people talk themselves out of certain players, whether they do rankings or whether they just decide who they want their team to draft. So, like, if somebody reads that, hey, we're not sure about Will Smith's defense, or we don't think his defense is great on two different sites, that may color someone's opinion, right? I don't have a problem with Will Smith's defense. I'm not telling you it's great, but I'm telling you it's not a detriment either. I have seen him cover for it. And actually, he made it a point to play a super solid defensive game at the All-American Prospects game when there was like 100 scouts there. That was the best defensive game I'd seen him play. And you could say it's an all-star game, but that game had a lot of hitting too. So that was something that told me, okay, he may have had some defensive gaffes early in the season, like guys will, but he cleaned it up. And that's not the part of the game that you need to worry about Will Smith. Will Smith, it's the puck, when it's on his stick, it could be magic. And he's got really good speed. Now, he is a guy that's very much like Panarin, where, for a period and a half, you're like, man, where's Will Smith? I don't really see him out there. And, when the puck's touching him and he's making plays, but it's not like it's not going in. It's not going in. But he's a guy that never gives up, and he's a guy that's always pushing. Then all of a sudden, you see like a goal and 2 assists in a period, or a big goal, a go-ahead goal, or those kinds of things. And all of a sudden the momentum's rolling for this guy, and now the other team doesn't know what to do with Will Smith. That's what he does. And he did that in at least 4 out of the 5 viewings I had of him this year. And that's just live. I've seen him in other situations too. I know he had a big game the other night, but it's a prelim. So I'm like, I don't even care. What, they have 12 goals, Team USA, in a prelim? Like, fine, whatever. That's like a warm-up. But as far as Will Smith goes, it's good for him because I think he still needs, for whatever reason, not for me, to prove to other people that he can be an elite player. And I think he's there. I do think he could be a top-line